defense. It looks like Ginebra has a good shot at the basket, but somebody gives an extra effort on the Alaska team and really influences if the shot and forces the miss for Ginebra.
There's the KFC delivery assistant reporter, Helter Brad Pavilion, wherever as they're watching TV. Dial 887-8888 now.
I say that, Richard, because a lot of time players think if a guy has an open shot, they don't have to give the extra effort to try to influence defensively. But sometimes when you give that extra effort, that's when the offensive player misses the shot.
That's right.
You always try to close out and try to challenge the shots as much as possible.
Now it's Miller now, given a screen by Devance. There's a switch. Salvacion taking on Miller. Wants an isolation. He takes that three, and he drains it.
Willie Miller is just like James Yap. Some of those shots don't seem to be high percentage shots, but these guys can knock them down.
What a strong comeback after a lethargic game one for Willie Miller. Now he has 16 points. And we'll take this time out. 3:27 remaining here in the third. Back to live action. Monday Thron takes a three. That's offline. Long rebound picked up by Bonacier. Here's Willie Miller. Miller now trying to lead a breakaway by Alaska. Nice pass from the back, but Miller missing. Here's Cyrus Baguio. Baguio attacks, hangs in the air, and is blocked, but there's a foul.
And what were the chances that Cyrus Baguio was not going to attack that basket? I mean, that was 1 against 3, and he was just full steam ahead. And he's going to get to the line for 2 shots.
I wonder why he's not using that headband anymore. People got accustomed to him wearing that oversized headband.
Well, he only played 6 minutes in the first half. He's not really seeing a lot of playing time.
Just like to remind Coach Norman and Magoo, we have a date on February 27 here at the Backstreet Boys live in Manila at the Big Dome.
You're in denial, Richard.
The event is presented by the Araneta Center and Viva Concerts. You guys can call 911-5555, or Magoo can just log on to the www.ticketnet.com.ph.
You're in denial, Richard. We know you're going to be there. Come on.
I'll be backstage. Up close and personal. Here's Tony De La Cruz. Miller, nicely guarded by Baguio. De La Cruz thought about it. Bit of hesitation might have caused that miss. Here's Hugnatan. He spins, loses the leather. Picked up by Mamaril, but a counter turnover here. Devance dropped pass to De La Cruz and is fouled by Mamaril.
Now, Billy Mamaril had no choice there as he tried to play 2 offensive players. He was a lone defender underneath the basket. He picks up his second personal. And it looked like Ginebra had a chance for a fast break there, but they turned the ball over.
And that's why Coach John Chico very disappointed. So Tony De La Cruz. With his 9 point in the game. Alright, Francie Colon, refreshing face of the game is Sandra. Francie Colon, ang pabango ng bayan. Alright, congratulations to Miss Sandra. Stop trying to be quiet, Coach. Even when you're quiet, all the televiewers know you're smiling.
Yeah!
Oh, Sunday Salvacion. A 3-point basket. He has 12 points in the game.
That's 4 3-point shots for Sunday. And he's really keeping his team in the game.
Miller now. Hugnatan. There's the handoff to Bonacier. He takes that 3. Long rebound goes to Miller. And look at that pass. Tony De La Cruz. Nothing there. Rebound battle won by Hugnatan. Hugnatan is blocked by Mamaril. Here's Ginebra on the fast break. Hildebrand gives to Intal. No! Oh my God, as you were mentioning, a nightmare here for JC Intal.
Well, JC has missed a lot of layups in this game.
Good break for Alaska. Here's Bonacier. Miller, bounce pass to Hugnatan. What a pass from Miller. Hugnatan, 2 points. And on that spin, there was a foul by Willie Miller.
Well, Alaska, they're not in the penalty, so it's going to be a side throw. Once again, Cyrus Baggio trying to go 1-on-3 as Mark Pagiwa is going to check into the game. And I like what I just saw on the sidelines. Coach John Uchiko encouraging JC and Tal to hang in there, as he's just having a tough night. I mean, he's been able to get to the basket. He just can't seem to finish his shots.
And they go to Intal. He will try again. Intal still overshoots. Intal is 0 of 7 from the field.
It's going to be a foul.
And be against Billy Mamaril. Foul number 3 on Mama.
Clear free throws for Larry Bonashir.
Bonashir scored 10 points in 9 minutes of action in the first half. As Trubid goes back in, Intal obviously frustrated with himself.
Well, the defense has something to do with it, Richard. They're challenging JC's shots, particularly around the basket. Larry Bonashir makes his second. He now has 12 points in the game.
Once again, the lead is up to 11. And Nella was able to bring it down to 3 points earlier on. Trubid takes a 3. The rebound goes to De La Cruz. Last shot time here for Alaska. De La Cruz has 13 rebounds. Wow.
He's still a dependable player for Coach Tim Cone.
Hugnatan left-handed layup is good.
And you can see Mamaril did not want to commit another foul on that play.
Here's Baguio. Oh, almost. But Alaska Aces matching their biggest lead in the game, ending the third quarter with a 13-point lead. Now it's a strong finish by the Aces here in the third. Fourth quarter coming your way when we return.
Assistant Luigi Trillo. Coach, first quarters now in this series, you've outplayed, if not dominated, the Barangay Nebra Kings. What would it take to make it 8 and take a 2-0 lead in this best of 7?
Well, you can't take this Ginebra team for granted. Right now, we're doing well. We're controlling tempo. Coach Long is starting 4 guards right now, and we have to be wary of that. If they start running and we take bad shots and we get turnovers, the crowd can get into it. You don't want the crowd to get into it right now.
Okay, thank you, Coach, and good luck the rest of the way. Let's send it over to Richard and Coach Norman.
Well, during game 1, Alaska, the coaching staff of Alaska did recognize that Ginebra was going to go small. They anticipated that already when they played them before, so they already made a proper adjustment.
Well, right now they have Hugnatan at the center position for Alaska. Tony De La Cruz is playing the power forward, but you can expect at some point in this fourth quarter, Sonny Thoss is going to come back in this game, so is Joe Devance, and they're going to be a much bigger team. I should mention once again that Eric Mink is not playing in this basketball game, so that kind of takes away from the depth as far as the big men are concerned for the Ginebra team.
So it's Salino Cruz, who has a right ankle sprain. Eric Mink down with a groin injury,
which is not good because it's very difficult to come back from groin injuries right away. It normally takes some time for you to heal.
See the scoring by quarters. It's a drought there for Ginebra in the third quarter. Jeffrey Carriazo, 4 seconds to shoot. Oh, and it's traveling. Turnover for Alaska.
That probably has been the only weakness for Alaska in this game. They now have 20 turnovers.
Here's Helterbrand. Baguio tries to escape from the defense. Baguio is fouled, attacking the basket.
Pushing foul number 21.